Welcome to Big Budget Community Sports Talk. We're going to talk about the fraud and Jokic and who's actually winning. Yeah, this is not ESPN. Okay, so recently there's been some fraud talk in the NFL. Recently there's been some fraud talk about the
No,
Broncos.
okay.
What do you guys think about that?
Tragic.
Ben, you got anything to say?
No.
Anything to say about that?
Where's
Oh, hey Ben, you're about to miss my talk
Back
about the
out.
Broncos' amazing game over the
Okay,
weekend.
so what do you think about? So some people are saying that the Broncos might be frauds because sometimes they think that they didn't beat the Chiefs and because they didn't beat Chris Oladokalokan by that much. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I think Patrick Mahomes is probably injured.
Okay, that's a good point. I think sometimes when you get injured, you can't play.
No.
But yeah, Ben, you disagree?
Ben has
Ben,
a
why do you
dissenting opinion, and I like to hear it.
Ben, you're mudded.
Ben,
Ben,
are you,
No.
okay,
unmute.
so Ben's muted, guys.
No,
Okay,
I'm not muted.
anyways, yeah. Okay, so there's another scenario that just happened where the Packers made it because the Lions lost. The Packers are now in the playoffs. How do you think they are going to be in the playoffs?
What do you think about the Packers in the playoffs?
I think they'll either win or lose.
So those are the two scenarios that could happen because our ties aren't allowed in the playoffs, right? Because how would that work?
Who's the Packers quarterback?
Jordan Love, I think.
I
What was
think
the old
Aaron
guy?
Rodgers.
No,
Yeah,
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers is
Rodgers.
on the Steelers.
Oh, man. Brett Favre, maybe.
No,
No,
I was thinking Aaron Rodgers
I don't think that's how
specifically.
it worked.
Hmm?
Aaron Rodgers on the Steelers, though?
Well, yeah, because I like his mustache.
Oh, do you know he like does shrooms and stuff?
Well, that's kind of weird. I wouldn't do that ever.
I know, me either.
Ben, would you do
Okay,
that?
okay, so I think Ben's still muted.
No.
Um, I think, yeah. So there was one quote from Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless and LeShannon Sharpie. So they said, "This team wins ugly." This is about the Broncos. They said, "This team wins ugly, but ugly might not be enough." What do you guys think about that quote?
Well, I think winning's probably better than losing.
Okay, that's a thought. Would you rather have, would you rather win by 8 or lose by 6?
No.
I'd rather win by 7.
Okay, so for our young fans in the audience, anyways, who wants to play imposter? We're gonna play an NBA themed imposter to lead us into our next session,
No.
into our next topic. Okay, so now we're gonna be going into our imposter time. Which this brings me back to when I was young in COVID. I was playing Among Us all the time. So I'm so sorry. I just got tickled by my brother. Anyways, um, Ben, you go first because we're trying to figure out who the imposter is.
Frank, go.
LeBron.
Ooh, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, Jett, your turn.
Christmas.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. My word is beans. So that's what I'm gonna go with for this first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, Ben, do you get it?
No.
Ben, what's your next word, okay?
Probably what Beth did in 2022.
That's more than one.
Yeah, it's one word. I'm sorry.
Try again.
Ben, what's your word, man?
Um, Probably Curry.
Uh, Jett, honestly, I think you might be Ben, but Jett, just say your word.
6.
Okay. My next word is corn on the cob. Okay, ready to vote? I think it's Ben.
Ben.
Ben, are you the imposter? Ben, you raised your
I
hand. What's your question?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Ben, I have a question.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Are you the imposter? Ben.
Probably not.
truth is that I was the imposter, guys. Ben and Jett had Jokic as their word.
We did.
Yeah, I don't know if Ben knows that. Jett knows that because he pays attention, but um,
He put Christmas.
no.
Yeah, because
Okay. Anyways,
day.
it was ball knowledge kind of though. Okay.
Gosh.
Anyways,
He played on Christmas, Ben.
yeah.
Yeah, he
So
scored like 100 points.
Jokic, here's what happened. He scored 56 points, 16 rebounds, and 15 assists. You know that what 56 reminds me of? It's one more than 55. 55
7
burgers,
times
55
8
fries, 55 milkshakes, 55 guys. 55, that's what that
guys.
reminds me of. Not 55 guys. I don't even know what the word is, but that's what that
Hold on,
reminds me of.
I have a
Guess
quick.
how many points he had in overtime?
I think he had 18 points.
Yeah, 18. And that's the most ever out of any player ever.
Actually, the historic performance was part of a 142 to 130.
Okay, keep going. Continue.
Yeah, it was part of a historic 142 to 138 overtime win for the Nuggets and marked the first time in NBA history where a player had at least 55
Sorry, guys. Chet just gets really passionate about his stuff, you know?
55 points and 15 rebounds and 15% in one game. That's a lot of points and rebounds.
Yeah, Ben, how many can you count that high, Ben?
No.
Hey Ben, what's a triple double?
Yeah, well, can you explain that to some of the viewers or to the listeners, please?
No.
So I think what Ben's trying to say is that a triple double is when a player scores double digits in the three or more categories. So Jokic did this in points, rebounds, and assists, which is most common. Sometimes they get 10 steals or something like that, and then it leads to triple double. You know, Jett?
Yeah, so in basketball, like a triple double basically happens when a player reaches 10 or more, three different stat
It's when
categories.
a player
It's
achieves
often with
double
10 points,
digits
10
in
rebounds, or assists. But
5 major
an
stat
example of
categories in a single game: points, rebounds, and assists.
did you guys know that uh Ice Cube used the phrase triple double in his song It Was a Good Day?
Oh, actually,
But I can't say it because it's somewhat copyrighted and I could get copyrighted.
ladies and gentlemen, with that, we'll be going to our ad break right now, and we'll see you later. Have you ever wanted your dog's stinky poop to be cleaned up? Now you can have it done with Scoop Bros Poop Pickup based in Englewood, Colorado. This episode is brought to you by Ben, our wonderful moms. Thank you for supporting our dreams of becoming a huge podcast. And with that, welcome back to the awesome, amazing BBCST podcast, where we are updating you on all the latest information. That was a cool transition. Anyways, what we're going to be talking about next is um, just some stuff that happened around the NBA league this last week. Not just talking about Jokic now. The Knicks had a crazy comeback, Jett, right? We were watching that together. Me and Jett were actually. Also, Spurs streak is alive. They defeated the OKC Thunder 3 times now. Wembanyama owns the Canadian Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. What a stupid name. What a stupid name.
Did you know Kanye's Canadian?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to talk about that in a sec. Just give me a sec, please. What we're going to talk about next is some other things that happen in college. Jett.
When we talk about supporting Kanye, we are not talking about blind
Ben,
agreement
stop.
with everything he
Stop.
has ever said
Do
or
a
done.
college basketball recap on the week.
Okay, Jett, we're going to get a college basketball recap from you, and then we're going to talk about college football and then the special event that happened at one of the college football games. Jett, can you give us that college basketball recap?
So basically, the Miami Hurricanes have turned its rough season over with 11-2.
Sorry, me and Jett got the cold and
Oh.
Ben's a little not talking.
Okay, on to the Purdue Boilermakers. They're doing pretty good with 11-1 record. UConn's women's team, on the other hand, have a 12-0 start to the season, and they have dominated, eyeing potential undefeated run without Paige Buchers, which is a very good basketball player. But that's all that's really important that happened this week, and there's not much more I should really talk about.
Okay, that's nice for college basketball. Thanks, Jett. Thank you so much.
Kanye?
College football, we had a bunch of expansion arguments with that there needs to be a bigger playoff to let more teams in.
Yeah.
Especially Notre Dame fans were really angry. I know they were getting mad at Alabama and stuff. Everybody was saying Alabama was frauds and stuff, and then Alabama started off losing 17-0 against Oklahoma. Came back, won 34-24. That was pretty awesome. Because roll tide roll, am I right, baby? And then at that Oklahoma game, 50 Cent came out and performed, which got all the players hyped, which is
Wait,
pretty
did you say
awesome.
Kanye?
No, I did not say Kanye, Ben.
Everyone
Oh my
said
god.
We are
Kanye,
talking
Evan.
about Kanye. We are not talking about blind agreement with everything he has ever said or done. We're talking about whether we recognized and support the value of a person whose impact on culture, creativity, and independent thinking has been undeniably significant. First, Kanye represents artistic innovation at the highest level. Across more than 2 decades, he has consistently challenged the boundaries of music, production, and performance. Each major project redefined expectations not just for hip hop, but for popular music as a whole. He elevated the role of a producer to that of a visionary, proving that commercial success and creative risk do not have to be mutually exclusive. Supporting
Pause.
Kanye is supporting the
Pause.
idea.
Pause. Did you vote for Kanye?
The idea that originally still matters in an
That was
industry
an
that
airball,
often
dude.
rewards conformity. Second, Kanye's influence extends far beyond music. Have you ever heard of God's Plan? He went and donated a couple of dollars to someone. God's Plan. He made a song about it as well. Regardless of
Wait, wait.
personal
Hold
opinions
on, hold
about
on. That was
specific
Drake.
designs,
Oh,
his
whoa, whoa,
work
whoa,
forced
whoa. Ben,
global
Ben, Ben,
brands
Ben, Ben,
to rethink
Ben.
the fashion industry.
Oh my God.
Some may call him Yitler.
God's Plan was by Drake,
Third,
Ben.
Kanye embodies unapologetic independence. He has repeatedly resisted being molded by corporate interests, media narratives, or public expectations. This is why he supports the Nazis. While this independence has sometimes led to controversy, like supporting the Nazis, it has also sparked conversation about mental health, artistic freedom, and Yitler. Supporting Kanye does not mean endorsing every statement, like his hate for the Jews. It means recognizing the importance of individuals who are willing to challenge dominant narratives, even at personal cost. It is also important to acknowledge his philanthropic and effort, from funding education in God's Plan music video, by the way. Have you
Wait,
heard
his
of that song?
philanthropic dick?
God's Plan.
Can you sing it for us, Ben?
Sing
Hello?
one Kanye song, Ben.
What?
Sing one Kanye song.
Oh, Nokia.
That's Drake, dude. You're getting Drake and Ye really confused. Dude, God's Plan is by Drake.
Oh,
And what? And can
Oh,
you tell me what philanthropy dick is? Is that like a new type of
yes,
philanthropy
no, no,
to
no.
uh,
Yes, I was.
God's plan. God's plan.
Ben? You said philanthropy dick. What is that?
I'm paying
Philanthropic.
my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub was
Okay,
time
okay.
on me. Anyone who
Anyone,
bring their crushes to the party, and you
and
know
they
Oh,
me.
know
know
me.
me.
Turn the O
Turn
Turn
the
the
two.
O2
Oh,
into
O2
an
to the
O3.
O3,
hey, Ben.
dog. Yeah, only for you didn't know. Oh, you guys know the best part of the song?
Ultimately, supporting Kanye is about supporting creative courage, disruptive thinking, and belief of hating the Jews and loving the Nazis. In a culture that increasingly punishes deviation and hate for the Nazis, choosing to support someone who insists on thinking differently and supporting the Nazis is a statement in itself. It says that um, we value innovation over comfort, dialogue over dismissal, and complexity over convenience. That is why Kanye is worth supporting, not as an idol, but as a force that continues to be reckoned with, and how we think about art, culture, and individuality. If you would like, I can continue writing even more if you run out of time. Thank you.
Okay, so are you saying that the Nazis are good?
No,
Ben? Uh, Here he goes. He's back to his. Ben, do you know what the best song of a part of God's Plan is?
God's plan.
Yeah. She said, "Do you love me?" I tell her only partly. I only love my bed, my mom. I'm sorry. 50 he only put it, tell it on me. Anyone, the crushes to the party. And you know me. Turn the O2 to the
Chat, I'm
O3.
lagging. I'm lagging.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to sports
Oh,
talk after Ben just had his rant about being a
hey.
Nazi. Anyways, here we go. Here are some controversial fan takes from the week. So that was one. Here's another one. Broncos aren't real until they score 30 plus points in the playoffs. that's when they will be proven to be real. Do you guys agree with that or not?
Yeah, my dad was saying something like that during dinner last night, and he's mad about the Broncos about not playing good.
Where were you? Oh, wait, let me guess. So
I was
I'm guessing Jett was either at his house or at Los Dos. Were you at Los Dos or at your house?
I was actually I was at my abuela's house, and we were talking about it.
Okay, nice. So that's like basically Los Dos for trios. Anyways, guys, Jett is fully white and his last name is Martinez. So sorry, Ben's acting a little like Shannon Sharp right now on Instagram Live. I don't know how to control that or whatever. Okay, another take is that Jokic's
You see
MVP is
Kanye
locked.
Schlong.
Who else agrees that Jokic's MVP is locked? Raise your hand. Ben, raise your hand.
I support vote.
Did
So
you know that 136 kids have autism, are identified with autism?
I'm one of them.
Ben, did you know that?
So sorry, Ben's having some technical difficulties right now.
No, I'm not. He keeps muting. Stop!
Do you guys think Jokic is in the GOAT debate?
Stop muting.
Do you guys think Jokic is in the GOAT debate or not?
Stop!
Okay, thanks for listening. And drop your takes and we'll listen to them next week. See you guys next week in 7 days, or maybe earlier than that if we decide to drop a special edition episode. Bye everybody and have a great day. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.